Do you lend money? Yesterday my business partner approached me, asking me for a loan. I refused him, explaining that this was my principled position. I do not lend money to anyone under any circumstances. Moreover, I also do not borrow money. What is the reason for my position? I'll try to explain. From a business point of view, credits and loans are almost the basic rules of the game. It is believed that it is impossible to build a serious business without taking money on credit. Yes, perhaps it is. Provided that we limit our perception to the point of view of business and money. But if we go beyond business and look at debt from a spiritual point of view, we find that borrowed money can have a very negative impact on relationships between people. When a person borrows money, he, at the same time, assumes the obligation to return it within a certain period of time. He says, I take X money from you and I guarantee that I will return it to you on Y day. But how can a person firmly speak about the future? After all, a variety of events can happen in his life, pleasant and not very. And none of the sane people living on earth will ever be able to guarantee with 100% certainty what will happen to him even tomorrow. Not to mention more distant terms. During my life I have borrowed money many times and given to others many times. And you know what I found? That sometimes it was difficult for me to return the borrowed money by a certain date. If, suddenly, I had financial difficulties or unplanned expenses, then closer to the time of paying off the debt, I began to strain. And if, suddenly, the person who lent me the money hinted at the need for a return, then I involuntarily began to experience not very good feelings for this person. Even began to try to avoid it. Even more often, I myself gave money to other people. Here the statistics were worse. As a rule, they did not return the money just in time. They delayed the return date in every possible way, referring to the most unforeseen, sometimes even incredible, events in life. And then I started to get angry. How so? A man turned to me for help, I helped him, but now, when the time has come for the calculation, he does this to me? Doesn't he understand that I need my money? And right now I need them much more than when I lent them to him. After all, I planned my budget and counted on the appearance of this amount. They say you take someone else's money, but you have to give your own. I think that each of you has been in the shoes of both a debtor and a creditor. And more than once I got into situations and experienced the states described by me. Nevertheless, people everywhere continue to step on the same rake. They lend money and experience negative emotions when the money is not returned. They borrow money and are tormented when they fail to repay it on time. Almost 2 years ago, I decided to break this vicious circle. I did the following 3 steps. Step 1. I made a firm decision: never borrow or lend money. No way. Second step. I turned down all the money I was owed. I personally met with each of my debtors and simply told them that I value our relationship more than money. And so I asked them to forget about the amounts they owed me. We agreed that from now on there will be no money issues between us. I will not ask them for a loan, but I have them. Third step. I give money to others. But only when I see a person who really needs money, exactly needs it, not in the sense that he does not have enough to buy a new car or apartment, but if the money is vital for him, then I just give him the amount that I can pay. I give and forget. In no case, even for myself, do I remember what I did. Today all my friends know my position. And no one asks for a loan. We have an excellent relationship and there are no more reasons for unpleasant experiences in relation to each other.